Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Tarot University's channel. I'm going to be doing a love reading this evening. It's going to be for Sagittarius, rising, sun, moon, and Venus. Okay, so if you have any of those planets in Sagittarius, or you have the rising sign in Sagittarius, this reading could resonate for you, okay? This is a general reading. It's not a personal reading by no means. So if I say something negative or even something really positive, it doesn't mean that it's going to be coming true for you personally. Unless it really, everything's resonating for you, then there's a great likelihood that it will come true for you. But, you know, I don't want, if I say something negative and it's not really resonating for you, then, you know, you get upset. I want you to remember that this is just a collective reading. It's a general reading. It's not a personal reading toward one particular person. Okay. Also, I'm going to be doing a 9-card spread. And so I'll have Sagittarius over here. And I will have Sagittarius's person here on this other side. And they could crisscross, okay? If the reading sounds more like your partner is you, Sagittarius, then just cross it, okay? And then it should come out pretty decent reading. Sagittarius' love life. This is going to go from March 1st through March 10th. So nice and peaceful. It's nighttime and the kids are asleep. So it's nice and peaceful. And the dogs are asleep. Okay, Sagittarius' love life. March 1st through March 10th. Seeing a lot of reversals. Okay. Sagittarius' love life. March 1st through March 10th. I know today's like the 2nd already or something, but I'm still going to mark it down as March 1st through the 10th. We are under a retrograde Mercury, as you probably already know. If you didn't know, we are under a retrograde Mercury until the 10th. That's why I wanted it to go up until the 10th, until Mercury went direct. I promised I would never buy clothes or anything during a retrograde Mercury, and I've been buying quite a few things lately. I'll let you know how they hold up, because my theory is, and my observation is, in the past, when I bought something or did anything under a retrograde Mercury, things don't last. So most people don't want to get married or start anything new, a job or anything like that, during a retrograde Mercury. It's kind of like a superstition thing now, really. But I really believe it does affect something that is either going to be long-standing or not. Okay, Sagittarius is love reading March 1st through the 10th. We're going to get started here. Okay, the first card is going to be for Sagittarius. You got the Ace of Summer in reverse, Sagittarius. And then your partner has the King of Spring in the reverse. And the two of you together have the 7 of Spring. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the spread out here. I'm not going to lie, Sagittarius, you do have, should I spoil it or should I wait till the end? Your outcome has the Lovers. Okay, but we are going to do clarifications on it because, you know, I've done clarifications on really positive cards before, not to be a downer or anything, but, you know, I mean, it could go where you get some more really fantastic cards, or it could go where there's a few negative cards that go with it, which we want to know, right, where it's going. It doesn't take away the love card at all. It doesn't mean that there's not love there. It just means that, well, we'll get to it. I don't want to get sidetracked here. Okay, so the first one up is the Ace of Summer, which is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So why does Sagittarius have the Ace of Cups in the reverse for their energy from March 1st to the 10th? You've got the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and you have the Emperor. Well, that's not a bad reading, except for the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Summer is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. And so, if the Ace of Cups is in the upright, it means love could be coming to you, or you could be bringing love to someone else. But let me put this all together, and I'm going to get a reading out of it. You're feeling pretty empowered right now. For some Sagittariuses out there, you're kind of feeling like you have more control of your life than you have had in the recent past, okay? Or maybe for quite some time. You're coming out of any kind of illusions or fantasies that would take you off of a path that you want to go down, or it would take you away from any of your goals. Okay, you're not letting yourself get caught up in having too many fantasies going on at one time and trying to reach all of them. Okay, fantasies are different to me than illusions or delusions, because we have to fantasize for the law of attraction to work, right? So I just feel like maybe there's a lot of law of attraction stuff, or things that you're trying to draw to you, but you're putting that down now. You're putting some of those aside, and you're narrowing down more on what you really want. Okay, so before you may have had a whole bunch of things going through your mind that you wanted to do and accomplish, and it appears that you're kind of narrowing that down. Okay, sorry about that. I moved the camera with my foot. It looks like you may have had a falling out with a partner. The Ace of Cups is usually love, right? You're not offering love, or they're not offering love to you. So you could have had a falling out. But if it was a falling out, Sagittarius, I'm getting that you don't want to leave this relationship. Okay, that's what I'm getting with this reading. Okay, so you may be having not a separation, or it could be a separation. You're having kind of just a lull in the relationship, or a diminishing in the relationship, where neither one of you are maybe giving love to the other, but you're not wanting to walk away from it, and you are feeling very empowered, like you know what you're doing, and you feel like you're conducting your life, and no one else is in control of it, really. You're the main source that you're listening to. Okay, there could be other things or other people that are influencing you. Like we all have bosses and jobs and things like that. But for the most part, you're feeling more in control now of your life than you have in the past for quite some time. Okay, now your partner, or the person that you're interested in, has the King of Spring in the reverse. Okay, so that's the King of Wands in reverse. This person's not feeling so confident. This person is, for this particular love relationship scenario here, this person's not feeling that confident with the relationship. I would say that maybe they're unhappy. They're not feeling fulfilled. They're not feeling like, let me get the clarification cards on it some more here, so I can really get a good reading before I go too deep into that card. It is in the reverse, so it it could be just a temporary, because Mercury's retrograde. It could be a temporary not feeling happy, or like it's going, like the relationship's going anywhere. Okay, they got the Ace of Pentacles. They have the Two of Wands. And then they have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So you have the King of Spring here, which is the King of Wands, with the Queen of Wands, all in their reading here, in their energy. So let's see here. Your person is having a pre-contemplation of going down a new path. Like, you know, they're contemplating, they're manifesting a new path, a new way of moving forward. It could be related to their work. Okay, a new way to make money, a new way to start out something and get new skills, or just a new way of moving forward in their life. Is what I'm getting with these two cards here. Okay. They're at a crossroad right now where they're deciding, they're in pre-contemplation mode of moving forward, because they want this queen, they want to feel like the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is somebody that, you know, is pretty much happy, not like the King of Wands in the reverse. She's happy, she's in control of her life, she's making money, she's in charge usually of social events, or she dresses well, she can get things she wants. You know, she pretty much, she has some kind of control anyway of her life. Okay, so she's feeling like he is feeling like he is not happy with the way the relationship's going right now. Okay, so it's putting a damper on these clarification cards of what this person's energy is on the inside. Okay, they want this, they're feeling like that. Okay. All right, so let's see your energies together, Sagittarius and their person. The two of you together have the Seven of Spring. So it's another fire sign card. It could be like you, Sagittarius, or it could be Leo or Aries. This person could also, your person that you are after or interested in could have fire in their chart too, and could have Leo or Sagittarius like yourself, or Aries as well. There's quite a bit of fire on the table here. And my candle. So, yeah, let's look at the energies together. Seven of Wands here. It is in the upright. So I'm feeling like both of you together are kind of feeling guarded against each other, or protecting your hearts from each other, maybe keeping your distance from each other, like protection wise, not letting someone get too close, know too much is what I'm getting. Okay, you got the Tower in the reverse, and you got the Nine of Cups, and you also got the Six of Swords. Okay, so so the major arcana that you got here is the Tower. It's in the reverse, so it's like it's probably already happened. If not, it will be happening, you know, fairly quickly. Maybe after Mercury goes direct. Could happen during the retrograde. Let's see here. Nine of Cups is here. So I'm getting that you're guarded, both of you. This is like your energies merged together, and I keep hitting the camera, sorry. Both of you are feeling hang on a minute. Okay, so both of you are feeling guarded against each other. Like there may be a lack of trust here, is what I'm getting. Both of you, I believe, are single. So this would go for singles. It could go for married people too. But I do have the Nine of Cups here. So if it is toward married people, this would mean that both of you are feeling pretty much like you're working towards your dreams are coming true, like you're pretty much self-sufficient on your own, both of you, is what I'm getting. So if you weren't together, you could both survive without the other as far as materialistically goes. I do see the Six of Swords, wanting to move away from toxicity. Okay, now this doesn't have to mean that you're moving away from each other. It could mean that you're moving away, both of you moving away from toxicity. Okay, for those that are married or in, like a couple type thing. Or it could also mean the opposite for couples too. But your energies together, the two of you together want to be away from toxic people, toxic situations. Okay, so there's like a moving. Now this tower has blown everything to smithereens here between the two of you. So there's a breakdown in this relationship. Okay, the relationship is being torn apart. So if you're feeling kind of like maybe you're not connected very much, or there's been like a little bit of guardedness between the two of you, the tower comes in from the universe to tear everything down to ground zero, right? Only for it to be rebuilt back up in a more stable way that would be more self-enduring, that would last in the future. Okay, so that's what that usually means when you see the tower. That's what it's doing. Now, it could also mean for some that the tower is blasting everything in this relationship apart, only to move the two of you away from each other. If you're in a really toxic partnership, Sagittarius, if you're fighting a lot, if you're arguing a lot with somebody and they're just tearing you down, and every time you try to pick yourself up, they're tearing you down, the tower will come in and blast everything apart. Something will happen that will cause, somebody to move away from the toxicity. Okay, which would put both of you away from the toxicity. Okay, because both of you right now are being very guarded against each other, is what I'm seeing. Both of you are being very guarded with your hearts. So that is your energy together. So I don't know, if you're around somebody really negative and you're fighting a lot in a relationship, it may need to be torn down, literally broken apart. And then maybe by moving away from each other for a while, or whatever that means, a separation for a temporary period of time or whatever it is, then you can rebuild in a more positive way, okay? If you wanted to continue the relationship at a later time. But looks like here you're going to be going through some kind of learning situation about how to be in a relationship. That's what I'm getting. How to be in a relationship with this particular person and it to be functional and not dysfunctional, okay? I'm going to have to get some water. Okay. Now I'm going to do your energy, Sagittarius, which is the Queen of Spring, okay? So you have the Queen of Wands again over here, but this time you're getting it and not your person. So what is Sagittarius's interest here? What is their desire here in this relationship? And you got the Princess of Swords. So this could be a younger person. This could be a Gemini, a Libra, or a Aquarius person, or something heavy in their chart that leans toward air, okay? This could be somebody that also communicates kind of on the younger side or is kind of emotionally immature. Let's look at the other two clarification cards. I've got the Four of Swords, and I also have the Eight of Wands, okay? So what I'm getting here, Sagittarius, it appears to me that you're waiting, you're resting and thinking, contemplating. And there's going to be some kind of communication between you and this person that you're dealing with. Okay. Your interest is to communicate um, with this Queen of Wands. Okay, this could be a fire sign, like you're a fire sign yourself, right? So this could be another Sagittarius person. This could be a Leo or a Aries person. And so your desire is, I believe, to communicate with this person, with this Princess of Swords. It's kind of like light-hearted communication, nothing that goes real deep. It might be just surface stuff like, how are you doing today? And where nothing big is really said. It's almost like talking to a younger person. You know, younger people usually, nowadays they do, but I guess back in the day when I was born, you know, the kids really didn't go into too much more than, you know, what they were into at the time or something. You wouldn't get a big, huge conversation from a kid. So I'm getting like there's the conversations that you're getting are not real deep with this person. But I am getting that there's communication coming in, okay? And I am getting that your desire is to think about the situation more, whether you want to, what you want to do in the situation. So your desire is to take your time, go slow. You're like on a rest period. You're not rushing or anything toward the situation. And there'll be communication along the way. And it looks like there's a message or something coming in very swift and quick. It could be of a romantic nature from this person. Okay. So your interest is to take your time, is what I'm getting here. And it could be that your interest is in a fire sign. Okay. Now I'm going to look at your partner's interest, and they have the sun. Oh my. Their interest is in happiness. They're interested in having happiness and everything the sun can bring that you can possibly. When you say you're having fun in the sun, right? We're out enjoying Mother Earth. We're out doing fun things. We're out. We're feeling the warmth of the sun. Feeling. You know, the sun card could be Leo. This person could have Leo in their chart. Their desire is to have fun with children, have a family life, you know, have fun with you. And it's also an omen that things are going to be good for them, like things are going to be getting better and better for this person. Their situation is going to get sunnier and sunnier and better, okay? But let's do some clarifications. All right. Now I do have Judgment in reverse. I have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. And I also have the Seven of Swords. Okay. So it looks like this person wants, their desire is this. But what they're actually going to get, or what actually is coming up, you know, that's coming eventually, right? Because it's there and it's a major arcana. But what's happening right now is that they don't have that. They don't have the family life, the stable family life. They have the Ten of Cups in reverse, which speaks of family life, children, having everything, the home, everyone's happy, everything's working out, vacations and things like that you would do in a normal family, maybe annual vacation, a big vacation once a year, something like that. They're not getting that. Okay. They are very guarded. This person is very guarded, as it shows up here. And they feel like they're being treated, you know, unjustly, being harshly judged. by you or the universe. They're not feeling like they're getting a square deal here in this relationship. Okay. Judgment in the reverse usually means that something's not quite finished yet. The cycle between you and them is not over. Okay, it's not. And then you had a card where you didn't want something to end with this person. Okay, so it's not over yet, Sagittarius. Okay, so let's look at Sagittarius's blocks. Moving right along. Your blocks are the Ace of Autumn. So that's the Pentacle, the Ace of Pentacle. So you're feeling blocked making money, or you're feeling blocked learning a new skill. You're feeling blocked like you can't move forward with making more money, maybe to, the pace that you want to. I'm going to go ahead and switch decks now, just because I want to have all the cards out that we can possibly get answers from. So a nice fresh deck has all the cards still in it, right? So let's do the Ace of Autumn for Sagittarius in their block position. Why is Sagittarius feeling blocked? For the Ace of Autumn, Ace of Pentacles. That one wanted to come out. You have the Queen of Cups. You have the Seven of Pentacles. And let's see what else you have. One more card. And you have the Emperor. So you're feeling blocked. You came in feeling with this energy down here of yours, with the Emperor, feeling, like you're pretty much on task with what you want. You're in control of your life, kind of making it go the way you want to. But over here, you feel like you're being blocked in the making some kind of money, moving forward in a new skill or in a new learning venture, learning something on the job, going back to school, something like that. With the Ace of Autumn, it could be a new love too. Feel like you're being blocked from a new love. You have the Seven of Pentacles here, which tells me that you have been working on something. It could be the relationship here, that you've put in a lot of work on this relationship and you really want to harvest it, is what I'm seeing. And because you can't, because it's in the blocked position right now, it's like you can't do that right now. You're feeling kind of like the Emperor in the reverse, like you don't feel like you have charge of that part of your life. Like you can't make that happen for some reason. Okay, so it's taking its toll on you a little bit here, because here you have the power, and then in this department here for this particular person, you're feeling like you don't have control to do what you want, like to harvest this relationship is what I'm getting. You do have the Queen of Cups, so this person could have water in their chart. They could have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This person could be older than you, or you do have the Emperor here for you, so you may be the same age. Okay. Because the Emperor can stand for like a father figure. So either you're both mature or the same age or something like that. Okay, so let's look at your partner's blocks. And I have the King of Winter here for the block for your partner. It's in the reverse. So this person is feeling blocked from communicating. Okay. From coming straight from their heart and communicating what they really feel to you. So why does Sagittarius' person feel blocked communicating? I got the Death in reverse. The Devil in reverse. It's getting interesting. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so they're feeling blocked. This person's kind of going through a transformation, Sagittarius. They could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius as well. They may have that in their chart too with the water that I spoke about, the Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. This person is coming out of some kind of obsession or addiction. They're working on that. They are going through a transformation, and also it's making them feel blocked from things that they want to do. It's making them feel blocked from communicating the truth of how they really feel, or it's making them hold back information from you, maybe, is what I'm getting. Okay, they don't feel like they can be out front and tell you exactly everything because they're working on themselves right now. It does show possible that they might be feeling blocked because they have a third party, or if they don't have a third party, they're feeling like you do. And so because they feel that you do, they're holding back from you because of it. Okay? It's like they may, for some reason or another, think that you're working with another person, dating another person or whatever. And so this person is like holding back their information from you because maybe maybe they don't think that you really like them or something. But I do see here that this person's coming out of some kind of an obsession. This obsession could be about you, Sagittarius. Okay? Because I see that they don't want this relationship to end. They feel like they're being blocked from communicating to you. They're being blocked from, getting over this addiction. They also feel blocked to go forward in a relationship with you because they feel like they're sharing you with somebody else. Okay? So that's what I have for their block. Now, Sagittarius, we're going to look at your Lover's card. For your outcome on this reading, Sagittarius, you got the Lover's card. Awesome, 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 awesome. Now, some people believe, and I know you're not going to like this, but I have to say everything that comes to my mind. Some people believe the Lover's card is indicative of a third party. And I know it sounds strange and odd and like an oxymoron, but there are three people in this card. Okay, even though one on the Rider-Waite deck, one is an angel, but in this particular cards setting, the Lovers has three people in it, and it does have, there's two men and one woman in this one. Okay, so it could mean same-sex interest, along maybe somebody that's bisexual. It could be. It could mean that Sagittarius, if you're the female, that you may have two men. If you're the divine feminine. Okay, so what is this Lovers here for Sagittarius' outcome? That one wanted to come out immediately. And there's that darn Ace of Cups in the reverse that you started out with, Sagittarius. It's right here. It's called the Ace of Summer, which is the Ace of Cups. Okay, you started out with that energy. And it looks like your outcome has got that as a clarification for the Lovers. So there's been some kind of falling out or pulling away your love from somebody, or they're pulling their love away from you. Sometimes during retrograde Mercury, like I spoke before, that can happen. I see the Knight of Swords coming in fast and heavy here. Could be a Gemini or a Libra or an Aquarius person. And then I have the World. There's a completion to this cycle here, okay? And it could mean completion of a third party, which would, then bring just two people together, right? So it looks like there might be an ending of a cycle here, only to have something brand new start. So maybe this love waning or ending ends a third party, and it gets you back on track with the person that you're in love with, okay? It looks like there may be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius person, Knight of Swords, that is coming in with some kind of information to you, Sagittarius. It could be your person, because we said that they may have air or water in their chart. So they may be coming towards you with some information. Okay, maybe they're telling you that they're ending a third party. All right. If you're not in a third party, then it's applying toward them. Okay. So let's see their outcome. Now the World card, like I said, it can mean an ending, but it doesn't, it just means an ending of a learning experience that you learn from each other, only to start a new cycle. Now this person could still be, because I see both of you don't want to walk away, it could mean that you're starting a brand new cycle to learn new things from this person, okay? But it'll be on a higher level of vibration. Okay, so they got the Six of Autumn, and the Six of Autumn is coins. This person's all about coins over here. Okay. And you too, Sagittarius. Both of your coins have a lot of coins. And there goes the cards. Hang on one second. I'm going to have to shuffle this back in. Okay, so what is the Six of Coins for Sagittarius's partner's outcome? And I did get Strength in reverse. Don't forget, this relationship's going through a tower moment between the two of you. Or it already has gone through a tower moment. So this person's feeling kind of lethargic here. Uneven give and take between the two of you. One's giving more than the other, or you're both not giving much to each other. Ace of Wands. Person's losing passion in this relationship because they don't feel that, they're receiving. They don't feel like they're receiving much from this relationship. The Six of Autumn is the Six of Coins, and it's here twice. You have the Six of Autumn there, which is the Six of Coins in the reverse, and then you have it here in the upright. Okay, so it may have started out that you guys were giving to each other quite a bit, first, when you meet somebody and you're all into them and everything, and you're excited and passionate, and you're giving to each other equally. Then it looks like it wanes, and relationships they have biorhythms. Sorry, I hit the camera. They have biorhythms that go up and down, where they wane and then they go up again and they go down. But it looks like you're kind of in a down cycle now because you're going through some kind of a tower moment with this person. So, it kind of just looks like this person doesn't have a lot of faith or strength in this relationship. Like they're not putting a lot of energy into it, is what I'm getting. And you can see that here because it's showing that neither one of you are putting energy into it. And it's showing that they feel like the passion between the two of you is kind of waning, going down, decreasing. Okay. And you, on the other hand, have the Lover's card here. You have love for this person, Sagittarius. You have love for this person, but you're having like a falling out, probably because you don't feel like you're receiving love from this person. And there's some information or something that comes in, communication that comes in, that may have tilted this this cup in the reverse. Okay, but it does show love here. It does show love, but it shows an ending. And like I said, just because you have the World card there and it shows an ending doesn't mean that the relationship has to end. It just means it has to end in the way it is being lived. Okay, it's the best way I can say it. Lived by meaning, what I mean by lived is the way you love each other, the way you talk to each other, the way you are with each other, the way you see each other. That type of thing needs to change. Something's not fulfilling this relationship. It's not being fed. Whatever doesn't get fed dies, right? So it's not fed. So it looks like the Tower came in to bring this attention to both of you. And then, of course, if it's meant to be, and you both are wanting it to move on and continue, which I have seen throughout the relationship on these cards, it's showing that neither one of you want to walk away. So it'll be up to the two of you whether you want to work it through or not. Okay, that was your reading, Sagittarius. It's pretty good. I mean, there's some